What's up, guys? I'm Kelly. Don't want your Play-Doh cookies keen.
I'm Jazz, Hasbro's Operations, starring From Bill Tom Shemanek.
I'm Dawn, ironic name Central Glen.
I cracked up the way that Tabitha was looking at the cookies that Victor was trying to give her. Like, I'm looking at him the same way. Like, those things taste like Play-Doh.
How old are those cookies?
I don't know. I accidentally ate a mini baby Ruth that was like 2 years old, and I could not get the taste out of my mouth. It was worse than Play-Doh. I think Play-Doh would have tasted better. But we are back for another retrospective from episode. Today we are covering season 2, episode 2, The Kindness of Strangers. We're going to be covering all of the past episodes right up to the season 4 premiere. So there's going to be new content like almost every day for you guys up until then. So like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We're going to be doing a lot of episodes once the season actually starts. Hang in there with us. And please let us know your thoughts. We're going to switch the format around a little bit this week. We had started doing the highs first and the lows second. This week, we're going to start with the lows. And let us know in the comments what you think about that. If you prefer us to start with the highs or start with the lows or mix it up, let us know, because we really want your opinion on which format you like the best. Let's jump right into it. Jazz, you're going first this week, right?
Yes.
All right, Jazz, who are you putting in the box?
In the box, I am putting Brick. Sorry, Brick. It was real nice of you to help offer to dig out Tabitha, but could you please try to die a little more quietly? I'm upset that he got Tom killed. I think they would have been fine if he weren't making all that noise. Thanks for nothing, Brick.
Yeah. I'm putting Randall in the box. I mean, no, I can't put Randall in the box because I forgot that this is the season that Randall has his own permanent box. Yeah.
He's forever box.
So Randall's already in his forever box. So yeah, you know what? I am gonna also vote for Brick, because if it weren't for Brick, we might still have Tom.
Exactly.
So, fuck you, Brick. I actually kind of liked Brick.
I really liked Brick. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the cut of his jib, but he seems like a nice guy. But yeah, I think he got Tom killed.
And he's like, "Is that them? Just the monsters? Are they screaming and killing people?"
Yeah. We're right here. Don't kill us.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wait, I gotta tell you guys. I fell asleep watching this episode last night, and I had a dream that I was under the house.
Oh no, that sounds awful.
It was terrifying.
Oh.
And like, I could not fall back asleep because I was so scared. So I had to turn on It's Always Sunny to fall back asleep.
I fall asleep to that shit very often.
Yeah, me too. Dawn, who are you putting in the box?
Well, it would have been Randall, but yeah. Aside from Randall, it's the unnamed couple in the bar. What a pair of doofuses.
Kelly, how could you forget my namesake?
Was that her name? I missed their names. It's the fact they're like an Instagram couple, and they're like, "Hey, it'll be good for our adventures. We can tell this is a funny story later." Yeah, sure you can. By the way, let's open the door. What a bit of
Man, I have some theories about Kelly. We'll see her more in episode 3. I've got some theories about her that I'm looking forward to discussing. Let's go to our bottom 5. Jazz, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is, so I know why they're doing this, and it's because Chloe Vandershoot already cut her hair. But Christy's wig in this episode, I have never noticed it before this watch through. And we were just talking about this in another episode. Usually the wig work on the show is really good, but look at that. Look at that. Like, why is she bald? And what, like, it looks like a comb over. It's so weird. It's such a weird, bad wig. And I know, I get it because her hair's already cut and they've already given her the like spoilers. If Christy gets a haircut, it's very controversial.
Yeah.
But it's just not, it's not a quality wig. It's not put on well. It doesn't suit her face shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. My number 5 is I oh my god, the fucking worms. I don't, god, they freak me out so much. I don't like seeing them. I realized I had to show them, but I really wish that they hadn't, because oh god, I wanted to throw up in my mouth when I saw them.
It makes me think of the X-Files. You know, it was the very, I'm sure that was in, like, the Ice is the episode where Mulder and Scully go to the Antarctic. It's basically the thing, and it's like that, you know, something under the skin. Ugh, horrid. Yeah. God,
that's awful. John, what's your number 5?
I have a lot of questions about Martin's day-to-day needs. Where does he go to the toilet? Did they feed him? Did they give him something to drink? I have a lot of questions. Surely you can't physically stand for years. What would happen? I mean, I realize he may not be real, but as soon as I see somebody change a wall, I want to know these things, especially in the toilet. Whenever somebody's like trapped underground for 3 days and they bring them out, I'm like, what happened to their bodily functions? I'm obsessed with bodily functions.
Soiled. I'm pretty sure.
So I want to know more about how did they keep their pet Martin?
Yeah. I have questions about that too. Jazz, what is your number 4?
Continuing Don's point, has no one ever offered Martin like a wet wipe or a warm towel, maybe? Get the crusties out from under his eyes. Come on, guys. He's already chained up to the wall. Can you not hose him down once a week?
I have a question.
It's torture enough to be chained to the wall, but you guys aren't even going to bathe him?
Yeah.
For 70, 80 years, however long he's been chained up.
I have a question. Do you think that we will possibly see either someone come into the town named Martin, or someone is going to reveal that they have a family member named Martin?
I wondered that. That's because when you saw Martin close up, I should have looked up who the actor was, because I was like, that's an actor made to look older. I'm pretty sure he had, you know, the fake wrinkles on. Will we see him as a younger man at some point, which would be really intriguing.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with him. I have a feeling we're gonna see him again.
But he had amazing nails, Jazz. Did you see his beautiful long nails?
He looked like Flojo.
Now that is a reference.
My number 4. I'm really annoyed with the dog situation. I don't get it. It's hurting my brain. What is going on? Like, why were there 2 dogs at first, and now there's just 1 dog? What happened to the other dog? I
got hired on a different show. Wasn't available. She said he got hired on a different show.
Yeah,
shooting schedule. He's booked up.
His contract demands were too unrealistic.
The brand of dog food on his rider was too expensive for them. So
yeah.
The guy who plays Martin looks very normal.
Oh
wow.
What's his name for those watching?
I really hope I don't destroy this, but it's Robert Verlack or Verlaque?
Oh, QUE.
Oh, yeah, Verlaque, yes.
Verlaque.
Okay, yeah. He is an older guy. He's not young,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah.
obviously did make him look older.
Oh yeah, there's old age makeup on him for sure.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I've just seen
Yeah.
the picture of him in his outfit, shall we say.
In his outfit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mm.
He looks a lot older.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
had to know not to
Yes,
derail.
no, that's okay. No, I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to see if he has an Instagram and start paying more attention to it.
Good thinking. I haven't done my number 4
Oh
yet.
my bad.
That's okay.
All right.
Mine's is awkwardness in the diner kitchen. Kenny and Kirsty, their first interaction after. Like, I just wanted to hide, and I wasn't there.
Know.
Oh, the
He's
awkwardness.
just like making tea, all sad.
Yeah. And the awkward laughing they do when he's like, "Oh, cheese board will fix things." It was just so bad. I just couldn't bear it that they couldn't even say so about the fact that an hour and a half ago we were going to be a couple. What about that? It was it was very believable, very, very believable, but it was so painful to watch it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel so bad for Kenny.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy. All right, Jess.
Being trapped under the house is one of the worst things I think that happens on the show.
Yeah.
That whole situation is so terrifying. They can't move. They got a guy bleeding out. The monsters can get in. Yeah, that sucked. Though I've seen that episode at least 5 times, I was still so stressed out the whole time watching those scenes, even though I knew the outcome. They're so well shot. The claustrophobia is real. And then when Tom turns around and there's that fucking monster there. Crazy. Horrible. Effective horror, indeed.
Why? Why did they take Tom and not Jim?
Jim still has a part to play.
He has to neglect his kids next season.
Yeah. Tom has to be a ghost because that's the only way that Jade will listen to him. All right. So my number 3 is fucking Randall, man. I should have had this higher. I felt like it was such an obvious thing to have as my number 1 that I just kind of moved it to the middle of the list. Just what an absolute dick, man. There's weird shit happening already. Like, they're screaming outside, and that's why he wants to go outside, because he thinks people are in trouble. Well, why do you think they're in trouble? This woman is trying to tell you why they're in trouble. Oh my God. I was glad that he got pistol whipped.
Do you ever think about how annoying it must be to live in town and have people showing up every couple of weeks who are like, no, this is fake. You're all lazy.
Oh, so annoying.
So sick of having to like break this news to people.
Yeah,
they need to make a pamphlet that they can just give them. Like, hi, you're in Fromville.
What the hell?
Read this.
Yes. By the way, I also want to tie the absence of Jade.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
yes.
Yeah.
He was off in Colony House getting stoned while all this was happening.
Yes, and Chan Chen, she wasn't there either.
Yeah, which I found strange.
Oh yeah, she was in Colony House too.
Yeah, but it was weird because it was so much of it was in the diner. My number 3 is really the same as Jazz. It's the whole house on top of you, which my name should be what do you call a man with a house on top of him? Brick. It's similar to the what do you call a man with a shovel on his head? Doug. It's one of those tropes in TV that gives me the absolute fear. There was a TV show called Press Gang, which was created by Doctor Who's Stephen Moffat, and it was about teenagers running a newspaper. So you think it's a kids show basically, but they had an episode where there was a gas explosion and one of the main characters is trapped in it with somebody else who is dying. And oh my god, I was a teenager and I felt so ill watching it. Nothing graphic, it's teenage, but just that knowledge that you're trapped, that you can't go anywhere, and that you're slowly bleeding out and you know you're going to die even without the monsters. It is so terrifying. But then you add in this element of the monsters and the fact that Brick won't shut up.
Yeah.
It just makes it so like, it's like the kind of thing you have in nightmares. You know, your blanket's too heavy on you and you feel it's like your dream that something's holding you in place. It's one of those human instinct that is the really terrifying thing of being trapped someplace. So it was horrible. I did not like this.
Seriously.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, Jazz, what's your number 2?
It just says Randall, period. Yeah.
That is mine just says Randall, so.
Yeah. We get gently broken into Randall. Like, he starts off real harsh and aggressive, but then he like makes up for it
Yeah.
pretty quickly. And then this whole episode, he's just so dumb. Like, why didn't you run off? Why go in the diner if you're just gonna start shit?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh, you put my sweet baby Kenny in danger.
Oh man.
So bad.
It takes
Yeah.
a while for Randall to come around, and he's really difficult to like in this season.
It doesn't happen this season at all.
No, it does not.
He's a dick right through the end. Yeah, my number 2 is Smiley making a mess on the bus.
That's my number 2 as well.
I have one of my tops.
Man. Man, that's so rude. Can't you maybe like drag him outside or something and you know, attack him there? Why'd you have to make a mess on the bus? But Boston needed to see it though.
Yeah, that's part of the fun for them, is leaving a mess for people to clean up afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, mine's a Smiley, but aside from what he does, is that when he goes on the bus and his weird "I'm the bus driver" fantasy play that he does, like lovingly stroking the steering wheel, lovingly touching the leather, and then he's like, that actor is so good at like normal things he's doing, but everything has just such a creepy factor to
He's
it.
got major creep face.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. And even the way he moves when he's walking towards the bus, it's like, ew. Yeah. And that I was so sad it was the old couple. I could not remember what happened to the old couple, whether they were the ones that ran away and were hiding behind the thing. And then I was like, oh no, they're the ones on the bus. Yeah, silly old couple. And the way that they hide from him and then go, oh, I'm so glad you're here. We were
This
scared.
horrifying man maybe will save us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you guys imagine Jamie Maguire, let's say you're set up on a blind date with Jamie Maguire and you don't know who you're meeting, and you show up at a restaurant or something or a coffee house and you see him and he smiles at you really big from across the room. And then you just book on out of there as fast as you can.
Like, oh, my cat is sick.
Oh man, poor guy. Poor guy. Like he can never smile in his normal life without like scaring the shit out of people.
Have you seen the picture of him holding up the like smiling clown cup next to his face? And
No.
identical.
not.
It's,
Oh man.
I wonder when he discovered that, if he went into acting, because people went, well, you've got an interesting face. You'd be really good in horror. And he's like, okay,
Yeah.
thanks. I
your
think.
face is just awful.
Yeah. Well, he was never supposed to do that. He just started doing it because he thought it was creepy. And they loved it. And so they're like, yeah, keep doing that. And now he's actually credited as smiling monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just smiley. Yeah. All right, Jazz, what is your number one?
Tom's death.
Yeah.
We did not get enough Tom in the series.
No.
It makes me sad. He was a great character. No one runs the bar after he leaves. Just Jade lives in there being crazy. Yeah, it's a bummer. I love Tom. I love that he was like he died really selflessly, helping people, trying to help Brick. Yeah, it sucked. I was really bummed out. And then the way he's all just splayed, like, like shoes, open body, head.
Like, there's almost no acknowledgement. Christy, this is Christy looking at his dead body here. But that's about
bummer.
Yeah, they just kind of glazed right over it. Really?
It's fun. It's funny because everybody in the background is not looking at him. They're looking at the house. It's like nobody noticed.
Yeah.
Hello, what's that? Is that a rug? Oh no, it's Tom.
Yeah.
It does look like a Tom skin rug though.
But I love though that they had to drag Tom out, but just left Brick in there.
Yeah, he's not important. We'll just leave him there. Well, he was already dead, so they probably just didn't touch him because they're like, there's no fun in that. He's already dead.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was my number one too, because I love Tom and I was sad to see. And he was like, he was trying to be so helpful and that hurt. I didn't like seeing Tom die. Dawn, what about you?
It was my biggest like, oh no, they've killed him off. And the whole show was, I didn't think they'd kill Tom, and they did. But that jump scare, that was the most jump scared I've ever jump scared in my life. Because you just don't see it coming. A lot of times jump scares are like, somebody's walking around the corner. Ooh! But because he just goes, he's reaching out to Tom. Oh, I think he's dead. To Brick, I think he's dead. And that just turned around. Brilliant work from the production to cut it together so brilliantly. It was kind of a tie because but we've talked about Randall already, so I'll just say Randall and his lack of logic in his people are dying outside, so I'm going to hold a gun to somebody's head so I can go outside and see why people are dying. Makes no sense in your brain at all. No. So Randall, don't do that.
Yeah, it really doesn't. All right, so let's take a break before we go into our tops for FROMILY debate team. Ooh. The conflict we chose was the obvious one for this episode: Randall versus basically everybody, but pretty much Donna and Kenny. We randomly assigned roles beforehand, and Jazz got the judge this week. Yay! She doesn't have to. Jazz is always defending the hard to defend person.
Yeah, indefensible.
Yeah. This week, that's going to me.
Great.
For this episode. So yay! I get to defend Randall.
We need to make a fake trailer for Jazz as the defense attorney. Hey, do you have a case you don't think you can win? Put Jazz on the case.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I get to defend Randall, and Dawn, you will be defending Donna and kind of Kenny. So you'll go first then, since mine is the tougher one.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready, Dawn.
Okay, go for it. I think that as Donna, I'm thinking Just don't. There is absolutely no way on hell I am going to, and we are in hell, I'm going to let Randall open the door. I would even sacrifice Kenny. Yes, because this is about, there's like 25 people in this diner. You're not going to risk any single one life for everybody else, no matter what. If that means blowing this guy's head off, fine, I'm going to do it. Because it doesn't matter that they are new, they have been given the evidence, they've been given the words of evidence, and now they're hearing screaming, why on earth would you think that we are still lying? We've told you the truth. There is several people backing me up. I'm not just one person. Listen to me. There are all of us telling you what's going on outside, and now you can hear it. So at what point do you do you realize this is real and it is happening right now? So don't risk the rest of us for your stupidity. Thank you.
All right. I'm ready whenever you are.
Go.
Okay. Excuse me. Granny Fromville here. Has anyone even bothered to look at the complaint form I filled out in my head 30 seconds ago? And why Tilly's over here passing out coffee. I don't have any coffee yet. I need to speak to the manager of this entire universe about how you people are treating poor Roger. Ralph, you know, that the guy with the nice cheekbones, the one who actually has I mean, who's got some balls and cheekbones. I mean, he was trying to be a good Samaritan. The people screaming outside were just, you know, they were trying to like find a place to get a flashlight or something because it's a little dark outside. And what does Donna do? She just shoots. First, she shot their tires out. And then she's getting all trigger happy and threatening to shoot nice cheekbones Raymond. And okay.
Raymond is my favorite.
I am going to give it to Dawn, but I will give Franny Fromville bonus points because Randall does have good cheekbones.
He does have good cheekbones.
Yeah, he does have good cheekbones.
And you know, the Fromville Council do need to do something about the street lighting. That's definitely needs some improvement.
Where's the Hoa?
Yeah. Granny Fromville's not very happy with this place. We've got to do our MVP first. That's right.
Oh, yeah, MVP.
All right, Jazz, who are you giving your pancakes to?
My pancakes are going to Victor. I love Victor. I love that he got screaming ass Tabby out of the tunnels. And he has this whole extra setup, like safety outdoor area. I don't know why he didn't already have a talisman in there. I guess maybe there's just not that many to go around. But I love that it's got snacks, it's got coloring, you've got entertainment. Well thought out, Victor. Good plan. It ended up saving 4 people's lives. Who knew?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give pancakes to Donna again. Because I think maybe she should share some with Tom as his last meal. Because he was being such a good guy, and you know, and he ended up dying because of it. But yeah, Donna was a total badass again in this episode, so I got to give her my pancakes.
Yeah.
What about you, Donna?
I scored 3 different names out because I was like, yeah, oh no them. So, but in the end, I decided with Tom because he was so kind and to go into there in the first place and help Jim. And then he's so good with Brick, trying to keep him calm and reach out and touch him. And, you know, even when he's dead, the reason, well, not the reason Tom dies, but the moment he dies is he doesn't see it coming because he's looking after Brick, who is already dead and can't accept it. But yeah, what a guy. Tom, we barely knew you. Come back. Oh, wait a minute, you do. Spoiler, you're still dead, but at least we see your pretty face again.
Yes. All right, let's go to our tops. Jazz, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Kenny clocking Julie's panic and trying to distract her and calm her down. Like, she calls him out on it. She's
Yeah.
like, stop trying to distract me, but he knows that's what she needs. She's just having a panic attack, constantly looking out the window. It may give her dad's position away. And yeah, he knows what it's like to lose a dad. It just happened to him a few days ago in this world. So yeah, I really appreciate the like kind of big brother vibe that Kenny has with Julie, and that he is looking out for her and concerned for her well-being. And it was just really sweet, short little scene of the two of them. But I loved it.
Yeah, I did too. I like that she was like, you're trying to distract me. It's like, yep, but you still got to answer the question. I have to say though that there's a time and a place for it. It was used very well in this situation. One thing I cannot stand is when I am undergoing something really painful, like a medical procedure or something that's really painful, and the person is trying to, and the nurse or the doctor or whoever is trying to distract me by like trying to get me to talk about stuff, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up, I just want to scream, leave me alone.
Let me focus on my pain.
Yes.
I absolutely agree. When I had my colonoscopy and I was awake for it, and I was just, the nurse is like, and tell me about this, and I was just going, oh.
Yeah. Oh, I hate when they do that. I fucking hate it so much. So yeah, my number 5 was I know I don't have like a great opinion of him, but I was glad for Julie that Jim was alive.
Yeah.
Jim survived.
Yeah.
That would have broken my heart.
Yeah.
Like after seeing her in hysterics all night. So
I don't mind if he goes, but I don't want that for her.
Yeah.
No.
That's rough.
Yeah, definitely. Dawn, what about you?
Mine was exactly the same as Jazz's. I literally wrote Kenny distracting Julie. I thought it was a lovely scene, and really, I love their relationship. You know, and we see more of it as the season goes on, and in season 3, it's my favorite. I love, Julie has a couple of interesting relationships, but I think Kenny, as Julie's big brother, is my favorite.
All right, Jazz, what's your number 4?
The way that everyone keeps reacting to the word bus. It happens like 5 or 6 times with 5 or 6 different characters. My very favorite is Elgin running up to Boyd going, I'm from the bus. And he goes, a fucking bus?
Yeah.
But it just keeps happening. Like Jim, when the guys come down to help Jim, and he's like, "Who are you?" And like, "We're from the bus." Bus. It's just great. It's not I wouldn't call it a bit, but the fact that it happens so many times is pretty funny.
It's a little overwhelming, the idea that
yeah,
a whole bus of people.
Yeah.
Poor Boyd's probably thinking, how many times did I have it? That's why he asks, how many people? And Elgin's like 20 to 25. He's like, I've got to convince every single one of them.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow. All right. So my number 4 is just Tom being a good guy. He didn't even look comfortable the way he was twisting his body to grab Rick's foot to just try to calm him down, and he was doing such a good job, and it sucks that he lost his life because of it. But
yeah,
he was being a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dawn, what about you? What's your number 4?
Well, my number 4 dovetails nicely with that because it's Jim being a good guy. I was like, oh, Jim's being nice. I expect Tom to be that person because we've seen that that's who he is, somebody who reaches out to people. But seeing Jim be like, take deep breaths, breathe slowly, and Jim's the one who says, hey, when we get through this, do you like pancakes? We're going to get the best pancakes ever when we get through this. I really liked that he was able to be out with himself and help Brick through this, and him and Tom made a good comedy duo.
Yeah. You think the skinny fucker eats pancakes?
Yes, I like that.
Yeah. All right, Jazz, what was your number 3?
My number 3 is Smiley's little blesses routine. I think that the monsters. I meant to bring this up when we were talking about the Colony House Massacre episode, but Jasmine stares in the mirror for a really long time, and sort of tries to clean as well as they try to clean blood off of anything in front of Bill. Not very hard, but she gives it a dab. I think the monsters long for their humanity.
Yeah.
There's definitely something like I obviously it happened so long ago. It was pre-buses.
Yeah.
I feel like the way they steal things and hoard things and have fascination with human things. There's something there. And the way he acted that scene, I thought was really great. He's such a creep. He's a wonderful, sweet, darling person, Jamie, who plays Smiley, but he's a big, giant creep in the scene, and it was great.
Yeah.
And I loved the ending of the old people being like, "Oh, we're saved!" by this terrifying man.
Oh man.
I love that our tops and bottoms can be interchangeable, because we're not. It's very hard to find things that are bad in this. So most of the time it's like things that are gross and scary, but they can also be our tops because they're just so well done. They're effective. So yeah, our tops and bottoms are interchangeable.
Yeah, and 2 of my remaining ones are kind of like that too. My number 3 is Fatima. Just like, it was hard to watch her, but I mean, just being so worried about the people, wanting to save everyone. Yeah. And it was just like, it was heartbreaking, but it just showed what a good person she was. She didn't know these people.
Did she think the radio was going to work? And that's why she's so crushed right now?
Maybe.
She just seemed like, I'm wondering from where we left off with her to where we are now, why she's so angry other than just circumstances in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. I mean, everyone is kind of demoralized from that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think. So yeah, and now she's got this 20 to 25 people just pulled up, and now she's got to watch them all die, and she's
half of them scatter. Yeah.
Yeah.
They walk right up to. If any person walked up to me smiling like that, I would be dark. I can't run. I would lay down and roll as fast as I could away.
Yeah, seriously. John, what about you?
My number 3 is, it may sound an odd thing to say, but is Donna being willing to sacrifice Kenny. I thought that was brilliant, because I really believed it. I utterly believed that if Randall did, she would let him shoot Kenny rather than open the door. And I love that her performance showed that this was awful, and that would be horrific, because obviously she adores Kenny, but that was a better outcome than the doors being open and all of them dying. And it's something, when you're doing a scene like that with a hostage situation, you never really believe that, because sometimes the hostage will say, no, do it, shoot him, or whatever. You see it in lots of dramas, but I think this is the only time where I absolutely believe she was willing to let Kenny be shot, no matter how heartbreaking that was. And I love the performance that she did of that was real.
That was such a great shot that still you posted, Kelly.
Yes. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, that's a good point, Dawn. I hadn't even really thought about like what the likelihood was of her doing that. But yeah, I feel the same way. I believe it too. Jazz, we're on 2 now, right?
Yep.
All right. What's your
Again,
number 2?
I said this last week, but I have to say it again this week. Hannah Cherry's performance as Julie is even better this week than the previous episode. She just, her breakdown here. Yeah. When they hear the monsters attacking the house and she's just wailing and sobbing and trying to get outside and begging Donna to let her go, broke my heart. And the like terror in her voice when she finally gets to get outside and it can't hear her dad, just not answering her. She's great. She's a great actress. It's only really been like 8 or 9 days since they've arrived in town at this point. Maybe 2 weeks if we're being super generous. And she's grown so much already as a character, and I loved watching her in these last 2 episodes. She's great.
By the way, if you're unaware, we do have an interview with Hannah Jeremy on our channel, so take a look for that. We've got an interview or a playlist of all of our interviews, and you'll find one with her and one with Elizabeth Moy, who plays Tian Chen. My number 2, my number 2 was Boyd saving the day with coming in with the talisman. Thank God, man. That was so stressful.
Yeah.
I was seriously worried for them. And once he came in, I was very glad that we knew they were safe, that they'd be okay till morning.
I wonder if the reason Victor didn't have a talisman is that if he asked for one, he would reveal his secret hiding place, kind of thing.
That's a good point.
He didn't want to tell Boyd that it was there, and that's why he'd never got one.
Yeah, that could be it.
It seems like a place the monsters would check.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, you would think so. All right, Dawn, what about you?
It seems small, but it just something I liked, which was Tilly, the way she stepped up, and when Julie was on the ground upset, I just loved that it was utterly instinctual in her that she wanted to go and comfort this young girl, and that she, we saw her with giving Donna a cup of coffee or tea or whatever it was earlier, that she, even though she obviously had no idea what was going on, is somebody who's like instinctively drawn to people and comforting people and wanting to help people. I loved that in these scenes with Randall, and the couple running off and things, that these little moments showed this person is someone who, no matter what is going on, wants to help and wants to just be nurturing to people, and so it made me look forward to what was coming with the rest of her.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, Jazz, what was your number 1?
My number 1 was Donna. For clocking Randall in the fucking head.
That was great. That was great.
But we talked about it at length already. Her decision to let Kenny go if she had to, the way she held things down, the way she comforted Julie. I love you. It's a big secret that I love Donna, but she's on fire in this episode. I feel like episode 1 and 2 are just one big piece. And she really carries these diner scenes. Elizabeth Saunders is an incredible actress.
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to take her. I wouldn't. I would
yes.
Yeah.
I would not want Donna upset with me. My number 1 is Hannah Cherry's performance. She was so good. I mean, it was just heartbreaking watching her.
Mhm.
And it was so, I worry that some people might feel like her performance it could possibly be over the top, but it was completely realistic to me. I mean, I've had a situation where I've just been completely freaking out like that. Just like on the floor and just sobbing harder than like my lungs would allow me to. And I thought she was just phenomenal. Yeah, I believed every split second of it. She did such a great job. She's
seriously.
such a good actress. Yeah.
Agreed.
Dawn, what is your number one?
Mine's is the Tabitha and Victor scenes, all of them together. I just adored that, especially when she's asking him questions and about, how he came to be here and who he was with, and he doesn't want to say, but eventually he does say, "My mother, she was nice." I love the character of Tabitha. I love how she's very active and does stuff proactive in finding things out of digging her hole, but I think also she's just really good, like Boyd is, at reaching out to people, and this is done so well, and it's a really interesting relationship, the way from the tunnels when he's leading her and telling her what to do, but then in the truck it flips and it feels like she's a mother to him, and she's taking care of him because in this environment with all his stuff and his drawings, she's really seeing who he is and how childlike he is, but also capable, that she realizes, oh, this is a guy who knows what's going on, who's thought things through. When she asks him why he's drawing, and he says, "I draw things because even if I forget them, the drawing remembers." She gets to see and understand totally who this guy is, while maybe Jim was only days ago going, "Get that man away from my kid." She understands who he is, and I love that how that is slowly revealed in the environment of the truck.
Yeah, she's just such a gentle character,
Yeah. Yes.
She's just very
Totally.
gentle and sensitive and kind. And I
She's
love
town
that about her.
mom.
Yeah.
With Boyd's town dad.
Yeah.
Yes,
Never the twain shall meet.
Yes. And Donna is the kick-ass auntie.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Tabitha's a little too young for Boyd.
Yeah.
I also would rather see her with Jade. I feel like Tabitha is a bit too young for Boyd, but I could see Boyd with Donna or somebody else that I won't mention because.
But yeah, it's a spoiler. Donna has to remain the auntie, because I've just realized Donna is the cool auntie you go to because you want to smoke and drink, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll see." Yeah, come and see me.
Donna so much. That's my whole life.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want Boyd to get a girlfriend though.
Yeah, definitely. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Loving.
Did you guys have anything to add before we get out of here?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Well,
just going to say, music boxes are creepy. That's it.
Yes.
I wouldn't want one in my house because you never know when it's going to go off. So music boxes are inherently creepy. Yeah.
Yes, they are. They are definitely creepy. And by the way, props to Boyd for like taking that rock and trying to set Martin free, because that had to hurt.
Yeah.
That could not have felt good. And Martin is like just dead now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think he just
yeah.
I don't know how bloodworm science works. So.
Man, saying that sentence just started a whole new rabbit hole in my head right now. I need to turn my brain off. The show is ruining my sleep. All right, guys, we're going to be covering every single episode through season 3 right up to the premiere of season 4. So stick around, leave us some comments, let us know what you thought of season 2 episode 2, your comments and your likes and your hypes. We appreciate them so much. They really help out with getting us seen, because it's been tough to get views lately because everything is changing on YouTube, and it hasn't been easy. So we appreciate all the help we can get. We love you guys, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.